Hi, everyone. It's wonderful to be here with you all tonight to share the beautiful practice of forest bathing with you. And we have the summer solstice right around the corner here towards the end of the week. So we're going to be leaning into that celebration of life, to that solar festival, if you will. So just to say a little bit about the summer solstice itself, it is the longest day of the year. And it is when the sun does its most vibrant dance across the skies. It's that time of year when we celebrate the gifts of nourishment through light and warmth and honor these within ourselves. It's a time of year when we welcome summer. So a few words about the practice of forest bathing and how our session will go this evening. We'll be slowing down, be connecting with our senses in the present moment, coming into that sense of aliveness with ourselves, each other, and the earth. If you are already outside, that's wonderful. If you are choosing to stay inside, I know for me it's raining outside where I am. But if you're choosing to stay indoors, you're welcome to. I would recommend you be near a window where you can see out, or to have house plants around you, or vegetables, or fruits, or stones, or shells, any way in which you can bring nature in, right? So our session tonight will flow. I'll read a little short inspirational piece. We'll move our bodies a little bit. I believe that, coming into our bodies is a place where we feel alive and a place where we can honor, right? Honor these bodies. Then I'll guide us through a sensory awareness meditation, and then we'll move into a couple of invitations to connect with the natural world. You're welcome to take those invitations if something else is calling your heart. You're welcome to follow that. When we come back from those invitations, so those will be like your solo time. When I invite you back, and I'll invite you back with the sound of my flute. When I invite you back, we can open up for sharing. We'll open up for sharing. If you're feeling like there's something you'd like to share about the land where you are, we'd love to hear what you're noticing. And if you're feeling quiet tonight, that's okay too. No worries. All right. Does anyone have any questions before we begin? All right, so I'm going to begin with a little wisdom from Maria Sabina. She's a Mexican healer and poet. She says this: heal yourself with the light of the sun and the rays of the moon, with the sound of the river and the waterfall, with the swaying of the sea and the fluttering of birds. Heal yourself with mint, neem, and eucalyptus, sweeten with lavender, rosemary, and chamomile. Hug yourself with cocoa bean and a hint of cinnamon. Put love in tea instead of sugar and drink it looking at the stars. Heal yourself with the kisses the wind gives you and the hugs of the rain. Stand strong with your bare feet on the ground and with everything that comes from it. Be smarter every day by listening to your intuition, looking at the world with your forehead. Jump, dance, sing, so that you live happier. Heal yourself with beautiful love and always remember, you are the medicine. So I'd like to offer our bodies a little bit of movement. You're welcome to stay seated, or you're welcome to stand. I'll stand so you can see me a little bit better. But you're welcome to adapt from the seated position, and I'll also share that please move in a range of motion that feels comfortable for your body. Adjust and adapt as needed, doing what feels right for you, okay? So just a few gentle movements, just to come into this aliveness of our body, aliveness of this moment, the goodness of this moment. And we'll begin simply by bringing our awareness all the way down through the body to the feet. Bringing our attention into the body, down to the feet, noticing the contact of our feet with the earth or the floor. Perhaps perhaps offer yourself a nice inhale here. And a nice exhale, allowing the body to relax, to soften, feeling a sense of connection with the earth, a sense of groundedness. And like a sway in the breeze, and you are the tree, gently offering some swinging motion around the hips. You're welcome to allow your gaze to follow with you. Take a look around where you are. And if you're sitting in a chair or lying down, if a gentle rocking motion feels good to you, you can try that on. Just a gentle sway of the body, a gentle rock. And going at a pace and rhythm that feels comfortable for you, listening to the wisdom of your body. Gently bringing the arms down by the sides in celebration of the sun today and every day. Some sun breaths. So on an inhale, raising the arms up, hands up towards the sky. And exhale brings the hands down to earth. And again, range of motion that feels comfortable. So please adapt or modify in any way. Inhale up. Exhale brings the hands down. Doing this a few more times in your own pace and rhythm. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, grounding. Next time your hands are by your side, allowing them to rest there for a moment. I'm going to offer a movement called raising the sun. It's a little bit like a qigong movement. I'm trying to back up a little so you can see me here. So with your feet hip width apart, we're going to take one hand and we're going to gently raise it up like we're raising the sun. Bringing that hand down and switching sides, coming across and raising the sun. Bringing the hand down, switching sides. Raising the sun. A gentle twisting and lifting motion. Again, adapting if you're seated or lying down. And then coming to center here. Finish our gentle movements by bringing up the fragrances of the earth. So we're moving into summer. We've had spring, we've had flowers, we've had all wonderful aromas this time of year wafting through the air. So what we're going to do is feet about hip width apart again. We're going to gently bend the knees and gather, if you will, the fragrances of the earth. So just gather around your knees and come upward, gather upward to about your shoulder blades, to about your shoulder, your clavicles, and then come back down. Just exhale on the down. So we're going to bend the knees, gather the fragrances, bring them up. Turn the hands and gently come down. And again, gently bend the knees, gather the fragrances, bring them up, and exhale. Again. And exhale. And allowing the body to stand here again, bringing your awareness to your feet. Allowing those gentle movements to settle in the body. Ready, you're welcome to take a seat, find your place to a seated position if you were standing. And we'll guide us through about a 10-minute 10-minute practice, a sensory awareness practice. Bring in some of the solstice. Yeah, so finding that posture that feels comfortable to you. The head over the shoulders over the hips, allowing the body to support itself if you're seated. And if you're lying down, just to feel supported by the earth. And when you're ready, you're welcome to lower your gaze or close the eyes. Bringing awareness inward towards the breath. And breathing in a way that feels natural. At ease. And noticing perhaps the sensation of the breath. Noticing the way the air feels coming in at the tip of the nose or through the mouth. The warmth of the exhale. The rise and fall of the chest. And the movement of the belly. This is whole body breathing. This air that we share with all of life. As the body continues to settle in here, noticing any areas of tension in the body and inviting them to gently release. Perhaps checking in with the eyes and eyebrows. Loosening the jaw. Letting go in the shoulders. Coming down to the hands and softening the hands. There's nothing the hands need to do right now. Relaxing the belly. Relaxing the heart space. Noticing places where you're making contact with another surface. This could be your seat, the back of your chair, your feet on the earth, on the ground. A sense of stability, steadiness, of being held and supported by the earth. Gravity, this gentle pull of home. As we continue here with this sense of touch, noticing the air around you, noticing if it feels still or moving, noticing if it feels dry or moist, warm or cool. You're welcome to hold your hands out if that's helpful to feel the air. Just noticing how it feels on the skin. How the air feels against the skin, and also how clothing feels. It's this full felt sense of touch, all the way from our head to our toes. This body always feeling, always sensing. Drawing a nice slow breath here, noticing any fragrances that are in the air, any aromas. It could be something outside, the smell of a damp earth, flowers, perhaps the ocean. It could be the smell of something indoors, perhaps a meal on the stove. It might help to move your head from side to side, just noticing. And if there's nothing you can discern, that's okay. Just noticing what's making its way on the air to you. Shifting now to the sense of hearing and sound, welcoming the coming and going of all sounds as part of the experience. Welcoming mechanical sounds and nature-made sounds. Making anything a problem. Attuning to the layers of sound, the sounds you hear furthest away from you. Sounds in the mid-range from you to there. Sound closest to you. Perhaps taking a nice deep inhale here and listening to the sound of that breath. Nice slow exhale. Allowing the body to soften, relax. Sense of groundedness. Sense of rootedness. And if you like, take your hands and rub them together to create some warmth. I hear the sound of that. Notice the body moving. And when you're ready, place your hands over your heart. Sensing perhaps a heartbeat. Sensing this aliveness that is you. Your heart beating, body breathing. Participating in life. You're welcome to relax the hands if you like. In a moment, I'll invite you to open your eyes, and when you do so slowly. And when you're ready, open the eyes, allowing the shapes, colors, and forms to come back into focus. And as we take a look around, notice anything that's bringing a sense of joy or delight. Maybe even noticing here the light as we approach the longest day of the year. We can honor the ancestors before us, our connection with and dependence on the sun as our source of light and energy. Can honor the spiritual fire within us. With another nice deep inhale here, can offer gratitude for this breath, for this life, for all life on earth. And as this meditation comes to a close, you're welcome to wiggle fingers and toes, to give your body a gentle stretch if you like, any which way your body might like to move. Again, listening to the wisdom of that body. Thank you, everyone, for sharing. It was lovely to touch in with some of you, to share a little bit about what's alive for you right now. I always like to say on land and in heart, in life. So we're going to move into our first invitation to engage with the natural world. And again, if you're indoors and have access to a window, that's wonderful. And if not, that's okay. Maybe you have lights turned on inside. So Henry Miller says, one's destination is never a place, but a new way of seeing things. Right? One's destination is never a place, but a new way of seeing things. And so the invitation is to wander out and notice the light. Notice the light. When you notice the light, you might also notice the shadow. But notice the light and see where that takes you. And I'll call us back with the sound of the flute in about, let's try 5 minutes. All right, so notice the light. Enjoy. even on a cloudy day, we can notice the light. The light is what makes it possible to have day. All right, so you're welcome to share anything that you notice when you notice the light. To our next invitation, and following this invitation we'll have a little bit of tea together. So if you have a cup of tea with you or a thermos, that's great. If you don't, you would like to grab one, you're welcome to. But I will also hold space for us to offer a little gratitude around tea, so just letting you know that that would be coming next if you have some or would like to get some. So this invitation be around touch. So Margaret Atwood once wrote that touch comes before sight, before speech. It is the first language and the last, and it always tells the truth. Touch comes before sight, before speech. It is the first language and the last, and it always tells the truth. The invitation is to wander out where you are, or again, you're welcome to stay seated if you're indoors. To offer your gentle touch to that which is illuminated by the sun, or even the interior lighting of your home or your space where you live. And perhaps it's the top of a leaf or a flower, blades of grass. Maybe it's something in the windowsill, a shell, a stone, an indoor plant. And even on an overcast day, light is still illuminating. So to wander out and offer your gentle touch to that which is illuminated, notice how that feels. Notice the textures. Notice what it is to touch the light and illumination. And I'll call us back in about 8 minutes. share anything that you noticed, if something surprised you when you offered your touch. Maybe it was a surprising texture or how it felt. Anything at all. Sharing what you noticed. We can move into our tea time if you like. The way that I serve tea is to offer some on behalf of all of us here, and then I offer that back to the earth. So if you want to follow along and you have a cup, a separate cup and some tea, you're welcome to do that. If you have only a cup of tea, that's fine. So the first cup I'm going to pour back to the earth on behalf of all of us here. If you'd like to pour some back to the earth or to a plant, you're welcome to. It's in honor of the earth. And then pouring some for us to drink together in community. And I'll say a little blessing around this. So offering the tea here to our friends in the north. Yeah, tonight to our friends in the south, to our friends in the east, and to our friends in the west. So you're welcome to close your eyes or lower your gaze. And much gratitude to the earth and all that she nurtures and nourishes, the way in which she inspires and can carry us through. Much gratitude for all that we shared and noticed today. Much gratitude for this little bit of earth in a cup, the sun, the soil, welcome to take a moment of silence and offer what you like to the cup. And may our time together be not only for our own benefit, but for the benefit of all beings everywhere. And may you and all beings be safe, happy, healthy, and free. You're welcome to raise your gaze, and I'm going to pour this to the earth just behind me here. Sharing the goodness of our time together. And if you haven't already, you're welcome to pour some tea for yourself. And you know, when we drink this tea, we are drinking a little plant and water, right? The sun is all in here. It's all here. The water. And we bring that into our bodies. We bring sunlight into our bodies. We bring the plant. We bring the water. The fire of the sun. So if anyone has anything they'd like to share, you're welcome to unmute. You're welcome to even share the kind of tea you're drinking. Maybe something you're leaving with in your heart today. Just noticing nature a little more closely, a little more deeply, seeing how we are connected, and the healing that can take place through that connection. Tonight, 5:30ish, with a few words from Mystic Mama as we think about the solstice being so near. She says, as the sun spirals its longest dance, cleanse us. As nature shows bounty and fertility, bless us. Let all things live with loving intent and to fulfill their truest destiny. And so wishing you all very well today and always on this journey of life. Thank you for joining tonight.